What's up, LC? I'm Maddie Conley.
And I'm Nathan Zajac.
And we're back with a whole new edition of Tribe TV.
And we have a great new lineup of videos just for you guys.
First, we'll dive into the pool.
Then we'll step in the classroom and learn all about fashion.
Next, we'll meet a harpist with a passion for music. Give you some tips for Valentine's Day.
Followed by checking a great place for some breakfast.
Closing off with a big thanks to our custodial staff. The swim team has been working hard over Christmas break to work towards sectionals.
Let's take a dip and to see what their practices are like.
Hi, I'm Tatiana Newell. I'm a 9th grader. I'm on the LC swim team, JV. I think this year is like a growing year. We learn a lot about what we could do, what we can't do. I mean, at first I was overwhelmed with the practices every day except for Sunday. I mean, wow, it's a lot. We start out, we get in the pool 2:30, go all the way to 5:30 most of the time. So it's a lot to take in, just being in the water all day. At first your body's like, I can't do this, why are you punishing me? But after a while you really get used to it. I mean, and you get in great shape. I really feel like being on the swim team, you're a family and we're all connected in a way. Because we could be jumping out of the pool crying and our teammate doesn't even ask what's wrong, they just hug us and like, it's okay, breathe, breathe. So I think being part of the swim team was a great experience for me coming into high school, really getting a secure family, a secure foundation. So yeah, it's a blessing. I love my coaches, not my practices, but at the end of it, it's really not that bad.
I'm Josh Barajas. I'm a senior swimmer. I swim the 200 IM and the 100 fly. Over winter break, we practice twice a day. Winter break practices were pretty terrible. That's time of the season where we get pushed the most, and it's the highest intensity training. So it really took a toll on our bodies, but in the end, it's gonna pay off for sectionals. From freshman year to senior year, I've really grown a lot as a swimmer and a person. After my senior year, I plan on going to IUPUI on a swimming scholarship, swimming there for 4 years, and then applying to the physical therapy school there.
Hey Nathan, where'd you learn how to dress so spiffy?
Well, Maddie, if you take Miss Hurley's fashion class, you'll learn how to dress as great as I do.
Hi, I'm Cindy Hurley. I teach fashion merchandising, and it is our 5th year teaching fashion merchandising. One of the big things we do in that class is study trends in fashion. Right now in the 3rd quarter, every year our big project is called Faces of LC, and my students do peer observations. We're in a chapter that's about marketing research. Usually we discovered that we're very far behind Chicago, but closer to being on trend than maybe people in Muncie. So we do get some of the urban influence. We have been starting to observe trends. Right now the girls do it at lunch, at their lunch. A huge trend we're seeing right now in LC is, I call it the 70s. It looks like what people I went to high school with were. The boys wearing jogging items, the girls wearing the short skirts, the pleated skirts, the old band t-shirts of the bands I liked when I was your age. I see a lot of that. The patterned stockings, a little more color, kind of a little bit of the Catholic schoolgirl look too, but very long, straight hair on girls. Boys being much more casual in their dress than I've noticed other years at LC. I've noticed it was a little preppier for boys. I think LC, the cool thing about fashion here, we have a lot of individualists. They don't care what's on trend, they do their own thing and feel perfectly comfortable, which I think is great.
Wow, well, those are some great tips that I'm going to take to my closet. Hey, we're by the band room. Junior Marty Mapes is a lovely young lady who has been playing the harp for years.
Let's check out how she got started and listen to some of her beautiful playing.
My favorite part of playing the harp is I like playing classical music and music that people actually know. So I volunteer once a month to go play for the patients down at the University of Chicago Hospital. And there's this one time where me and my friend Jacob, who plays the cello, we both played there together. And we were playing this song, Jingle Bells, and all of the patients chimed in and they were singing Jingle Bells with us. And it was just really magical. And that's why I like harp, because people connect with it and I connect with it, and it's just really pretty. I play at like weddings and funerals and stuff like that. And I also play at the hospital, like I said. And I just play for my friends and family sometimes, which is nice. I started harp lessons with Beverly Meyer, which is this amazing harpist. She was literally 90 years old, and there was one lesson I went to where she was suddenly hooked up to a breath machine, and she was still teaching and playing harp, and I think that's amazing. And so I really look up to her.
Wow, I wish I could play the harp. It's such an interesting instrument.
Yes, indeed, I do say. Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
You're right, Nathan. Let's check out this video on the do's
And don'ts on Valentine's Day.
Don't have unrealistic expectations. Don't overspend. Do get your guy or girl chocolates. Do get your girl a teddy bear. Don't forget to make reservations. Guys, do remember to get your girl flowers. Guys, don't give your girl a mixtape. Buy your friends Valentine's Day cards. Do express yourself with a card. Don't forget the date.
Coming here to film the show early this morning was sure exhausting. I could go for some breakfast.
Hey Maddie, have you heard about the Omelette House?
I heard it was excellent.
Let's check out what those fine yolks got in store for us.
Okay, we opened the restaurant November 8th, 2010. It's all a family restaurant, and that's how we want the customers to feel, like part of the family.
Love the Omelette House. It's like coming home, just like Mom's kitchen. It fulfills everything. That's what I like about the Omelette House.
Because they have good service and I like their fresh fruit waffles.
We really appreciate the business coming from Lake Central, all the kids, from grade school to high school, going on to college, and it feels good just to see you guys, coming through. Before school, breakfast is the most important part, most important meal. You can call it in ahead of time and we can have it ready for you, or you can just pull up to the drive-thru, whichever way you feel is better. But like I said, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Why should people come and eat at the Omelette House? We have top quality food. We don't skimp on our recipes. Our food is fresh every day.
The reason why I like Omelette House is for the simple reason the food is good, the prices are right, very friendly atmosphere, the waitresses are good, and I've never had any problem eating here. We enjoyed very, very much.
Our custodial staff works so hard to make sure that our school is a happy environment for all students.
Without them, LC wouldn't look as great as it does.
So we would like to give a special thanks to our custodial staff.
Have you ever noticed in the morning that the staircases are always being mopped? The custodial and maintenance staff is here 24 hours a day, keeping this building sanitary, safe, and clean for all the students. We caught up with 2 custodial and maintenance staff members who would like to share their experience on what it's like working here at Lake Central.
My name is Cindy. I worked in the kitchen for 15 years and I've been in the maintenance department for 6 years.
My name's Justin and I've been here at the high school for a year. The number one important thing for us to do here at the high school is safety is number one. The cleanliness and sanitizing of the building is probably falls into number two. We do a lot of general maintenance to larger scaled maintenance in the building to maintain temperature control, safe hallways, ceilings, roof work, everything that you could possibly think of.
And since I'm a custodian, we do a lot of the cleanup, which would be floors, bathrooms, anything that needs to be cleaned up for the safety of the kids to make sure that they don't fall or hurt themselves.
24 hours a day.
Yes.
The midnight shift usually takes care of most of the locker rooms, the pool, the field house, the weight room, those areas that are being utilized a good part of the day, not only by the students, but by all the student athletes in the afternoon. Our main focus every single day is to just make sure that the building is being maintained, and without the students, none of us here would have a job.
My name's Stella. I am 21-year custodian in Lake Central. I'm proud of my job. That's I work that much hard. Oh, yesterday one student say, "Oh, I never see in my entire life clean this floor," and I say, "Oh, thank you about that." And that's very nice from student too, who was watching. Respect our job.
The maintenance to the custodial end. I mean, we're all one big group. We all are like a group. We all look out for one another very much. And we got a fantastic staff here, we really do. And as far as I'm concerned, top notch.
Thank you for all the hard work and dedication you guys put towards the school. It means a lot to us.
Thanks so much for joining us for Tribe TV.
We hope you tune in next Matrix 7/7. I'm Nathan Zajac.
And I'm Maddie Conley.
Have a wonderful day, LC.